Okay? This is the Middle East. This is where Geraldo was when he's giving up the coordinates. This is our studio, 10th Avenue right here. That's our studio right there. So if you see Peter Arnett, he'd probably be over here with a comb over. Now, I'm sick of saying this. People have to eat these treats. Look how good they look today. I'm the only one that ever eats them. It's ridiculous. I'm diabetic. He's diabetic. He can't. Patrice. I didn't mean to start on a bad note, but he is, you know. All right, now, Peter Arnett got fired. You see this, okay? First of all, what does National Geographic have to do with the war that they would hire somebody and then fire them in the first place? Who reads the war and reads stupid National Geographic? Nobody. But, do you think he should have been fired?
Well, what I want to know is why you started off the show like Alibaba on that carpet there.
I don't know, but why did you start off this segment like Ali Bomber?
I know. I set you up. See what a team player?
That neither one of them, yeah, they should have been fired because they're working for a company. But they can say anything they want.
Right.
And they can do anything they want. Geraldo was showing plan, but didn't the government give away all the, we're going to come hunt you down in 48 hours? They were giving all the information. They didn't change it. It wasn't a sneak attack. He just did something stupid. He got fired.
Well, the same thing with stupid Peter Arnett. This guy, everybody knows he was anti-American during CNN war. Then 3 years ago, he made some other charges. It's not like, who? Peter Arnett, the great patriot.
I watched his coverage during the war, and every time he was on, he would have some negative thing. Like one night he was talking about how they'll never have democracy in Iraq. He goes, you know, Iraq is not America. There's millions of different little individual hate groups, and they don't get along. And I'm thinking, if that's not America, I don't know what is. You know what I mean? Bunch of different people that hate each other, slapping a few Starbucks, you won't even know you left.
So should he got fired?
Yeah, definitely.
And they act like it's a big surprise that Arnett gets fired. That guy blows more jobs than I blow black guys. Except I have more dignity afterwards.
Thank you.
It's true.
She said because she has more dignity afterwards. Remember that.
All right, hold on.
Dignity.
First of all, this is Tough Crowd, not BET.
BET would have got a standing ovation. Oh no, the guys would have stood, the girls would have.
Well, because I think it's the left-wing media. It's just, they're not anti-war, they're anti-Bush, obviously, so they're going to show everything that's negative that this country is doing over there just to make Bush look bad.
Yes, but no, don't get in over your head. What you're saying is right, but you're almost in over your head, stupid.
Yeah,
I know.
He started with left wing like he knew something. The left wing. You don't even know what a left wing is.
First of all,
that's just something on the turkey, stupid.
First of all, I can't take my mind off the cookies. I started off and I stopped at the good point, all right?
You know me or him?
Him.
Geraldo can say anything he wants.
Yeah.
He works for a private company, so he says what he wants and he gets fired. So what is the deal?
But even for Geraldo, how low is this? To get kicked out of a war zone. Like how big of a butthead do you have to be that they go, hey, suicide bombers, gas, but you are a crime against humanity.
I think they just want the dudes out anyway. Well, you know what? They just want the reporters out anyway.
But I think he must have subconsciously wanted to get booted out with
Well, they don't want him to go into a chemical warehouse and open the door and there's nothing in it. Hey, listen,
give him a chance to remember 15 years ago when that thing happened.
Well, how many things have Geraldo done since then?
Maybe 7 TV shows.
The trouble is these reporters go over there and they embed these guys with the troops and they start thinking they're actually in the military. Like I saw Ted Koppel wearing a Marine uniform. It was unbelievable. And you go like, we now leave you with some disturbing images. And they cut to Ted Koppel in a Marine uniform.
They want gone. It's just they want them out. They just want all the reporters out there.
Well, they should all be out there. What war has been reported on a daily basis on TV? None. It's, you know.
Maybe the last 6?
You know, no, not on a daily basis.
Other than that.
No.
Yeah,
no, but look, but the whole thing is, they want him out. Maybe they want him out, but don't you think that it's like this whole thing where the media is actually now trying to be unbiased, and they never are. We all know Fox News is pro-war and CNN is Al Jazeera West. Everyone has their side. Right. But I'm saying, how could you not be biased? Who ever heard of anybody who doesn't have bias based on their life experience or any network? Yeah, it's a ridiculous goal.
And you know what?
That's not true. I started
grown men.
What's that?
Don't berate grown men. To fire them. What are we discussing there? Career. Fire. So what?
But you don't hire Geraldo if you want journalistic integrity, okay? Every time he collects a paycheck, he's raping Fox like they were a drunk girl at a Puerto Rican Day parade.
Good evening, friends. Listen. I like to
Sorry, gorilla in the midst.
She just called you.
Now, hold on, I'm saying to you.
She called you gorillas in the mist. I don't want to say anything to start any
Oh,
trouble.
you troublemaking Jew bastard.
Yeah.
You people are
but
always stirring something
I know,
up.
but at least we wear gold, not silver.
Hey, this is tin.
You look like Al Sharpton in denial.
All right, enough.
Wear another earring, we'll forget you're 60.
Jesus Christ.
You are not stealing my nose! Get away from me, fat black man! Patrice is jealous because I can
Gorillas in the mist. That's done.
He is fat with tits that hang.
That was very funny.
Thanks, Jew.
But only point.
No point to me. Like now, after this, I have to get back to the subject, so I look like the cornball. It's like, but seriously, guys, back to the issue. Anyway, the point is, no, I know you're trying, but look, they're psychotic, you know that. Comedians, nobody cares. We only care about ourselves. Does everyone realize that?
We touched on a few points, though.
Yeah, we did.
We touched on a few, but then when I was a trainer, I better get back on track. I better get on track because I got to deal with people too. I have people to answer
I'm
to.
tired
You
of the
ever
white
think of that?
meetings on the show. That's why I'm getting white meetings every
They've been
5
giving a
minutes.
lot of white meetings on the show,
Yeah.
as he deserves. Tell them what the white meeting is.
White meetings and white people tell you to be yourself, but they're really telling you don't be yourself. But they say everybody else is not. It's not you. It's not what you. It's just. It's white meetings. It's like saying something.
but you need
You gotta
them.
figure it out. I don't know what the hell it is.
You need them.
But say how they talk to you. Well, it's like, hello, Patrice.
Well, there's worse white meetings than that.
I know.
Like the one after Platypus Man was canceled.
We're talking to a guy from Bensonhurst, too. He knows I'm bad white man.
I know.
Listen, I got to wrap it up, so everyone shut up. Let me wrap it to say, how come every third segment I have to go, shut up? That's not dignified for a TV host.
Right.
Bastards. All right, here's what I want to talk about. This is serious, because a lot of reporters are getting injured. Yes, serious things are happening over there. People are getting hurt. Jennifer Eccleston, I was watching this the other day. Roll this clip for a second. Let me just say something that's happening.
4,000 are flocking to Iraq seeking martyrdom against U.S. and coalition forces in Iraq. These men are from Algeria,
stop for a second.
Egypt.
Now, do you see the way she was doing the whole report down like this?
See the girl from
Like
Cheers
that.
working again.
She's just like this. Looking up like, I shouldn't be saying this, but the Iraqi report. Now, let's cut back to it for one more second.
Arabia, Tunisia, and also Libya.
See? Baby's got the sniffles.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Saddam, if you touch one hair on her head, we're going to fly there myself and bust you right in the eye. We'll be right back after this message.